We are going through exercise 6b, and in this video we'll be answering question 3, which says for each of the following, divide the polynomial, and let me just get out a highlighter here, divide the polynomial, so this right here, by the accompanying linear expression, so this is my linear expression, and hence show that the linear expression is a factor of the polynomial. Now, for something to be a factor means something. It means we are not going to get a remainder when we divide. So there's going to be no remainder. So we are now going to perform this division, and I'm going to be showing you the polynomial long division, which is just the traditional way, which you all need to know. At the end, I'll also show you a shortcut, but the shortcut is optional. You don't need to know it. What is very important is that you know how to do polynomial long division the traditional way. So let us now give this a go. So we're going to begin by writing down what we will do. So we have x minus 3 as our divisor, and then my dividend is going to be x cubed minus 5x squared. Now, as you see, we're missing that x term, so we're going to put it in plus 0x and then plus 18. Then we're going to perform our division. How many times is x go into x cubed? It goes in x squared times. Then we multiply x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 3 is negative 3x squared. We are now going to subtract. These are going to go away. Negative and negative are going to become a positive, which is going to mean I'm going to be left with, just looking at the coefficients here, negative 5 plus 3. So that's going to be negative 2x squared. I then am going to carry down this term, which will leave me with that. And there, now I just simply repeat the process. How many times does x go into negative 2x squared? It goes in negative 2x times. Then I multiply negative 2x times x is negative 2x squared. Then I go negative 2x times that is going to be plus 6x. And then I subtract. These are going to go away, and I'm going to be left with negative 6x. I then carry down this, and I go again. How many times does x go into negative 6x? It goes in negative 6 times. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Negative 6 times negative 3 is going to be plus 18. The two negatives are going to cancel out. 6 3s are 18. And then I'm going to subtract. So this is going to be subtracted, and then I'm going to get 18, negative 18. I'm going to get 0 there. Now that's what we should expect, because we were told at the very beginning that this was a factor. So we said at the very beginning that we shouldn't get a remainder, and look at that, we didn't. So that means our answer is simply going to be this. Perfect. Now, if you know that and you're happy with that, that is the most important thing, and you can click off the video now. But if you want to know a shortcut, stick with me and I will show you that shortcut. So the shortcut is known as synthetic division, and it's important that you know that you can only use this if our divisor is monic and linear. So as you can see here, our divisor is monic and linear. So what we do is, because we have x minus 3, we are just going to deal with 3. Then we put in an upside down multiplication, an upside down division symbol. Then we put a line there, and then we write down the coefficients of our polynomial. So it's going to be 1, negative 5, 0, because we're missing that term there, and then finally 18. And now we're going to zoom in, and we are going to do this. So what we do, first of all, is simply drop down our first number. So 1 goes there, and let me actually do that in black. 1 is going to go there. Then I'm going to go 3 times 1 is 3. Then I'm going to go minus 5 plus 3 is going to be negative 2. Then I go 3 times negative 2 is going to be negative 6. Then I plus these. Then I go 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. And then I plus these. So as you can see, I'm multiplying, then plussing down. So I went 3 times 1 is 3. Then I went negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. 0 plus negative 6 is negative 6. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So plus, and then multiplying just like that to get your answer. This one at the very end, this is my remainder. And as you can see, it's 0, what we expect. This is my remainder. And now what we've arrived at here is all my coefficients. So this is going to be x squared minus 2x minus 6. And so that is going to be our answer. And if we compare that to what we got with our traditional polynomial long division, you can see it's exactly the same, but it took us a lot less time. So it's a handy thing to know, but as I repeat, this is what you really need to know. This is just a nice little shortcut. So hopefully this has been helpful to you.